What's up, YouTube? It's Ask the Young One with CreateHigherVibrations.com. Today I wanted to make a quick video and talk a little bit about the what ifs. The what ifs and yeah buts. You know, I get a lot of this, and it's something that early on I have to work with clients on because there's a lot of what ifs. What if this happens? What if he does this? What if she does this? Yeah, but she's this. Yeah, this. And I think it's important to put the seed out there, put the message out there that through this progress, we have to understand the law of polarity. Whatever begins has an end. Whatever begins has an end. There's always an end to what begins, and then something new begins. And in order for something new to begin, i.e. healing, i.e. a better life, i.e. moving forward, i.e. no more fear in life, i.e. courage, you know, all these things for one to end, or one to end, you know, one has to end for the other one to begin. And hopefully that made sense. I confuse myself sometimes. So I wanted to just talk about this, you know, so that, you know, it's really about what we're telling ourselves. It's about the ego telling us, well, what if this? What if he does this? Like, if we live our lives trying to predict what someone else is going to do, we will never live our lives at all. Ever. Ever. The only thing we can do is focus on ourselves, our vision of who we are, who we want to be, and we start focusing on how to live that way, how to live our vision, how to live our desires, how to create and become what is burning within inside of us to do that these fears and these thoughts and these traumas have been holding us back from. So that we have to really watch the what ifs. Because what if I never made this video? And what if the person that needed to hear it didn't hear it? And then what if they ended up living their life in a way that when they're on their deathbed, they're full of regret because they realize they never lived at all? You know, so it's important to understand the what ifs. We have no control over anyone else, over what they do. All we can do is control who we are as a being and keep focusing on becoming more and more conscious. Because the more conscious we become, the more and higher we open ourselves up to our creativity, to everything that we want in this world. This is how we get it. We become the frequency that we want. And we have to understand that if we're functioning from a place of trauma, or from a place of negative mindset, or from a place of a victim mentality, we are counteracting what we truly consciously desire. And so I think it's a good topic. I really, and I go through this a lot. There's always so many yeah buts. Yeah, but he's a narcissist. Yeah, but you're an empowered empath who has the ability to connect to infinite intelligence, who has the ability to do and meditate and connect to yourself and go inward. You have the ability to connect in the oneness of one with nature. Yeah, but he's a narcissist and he has nothing. He has no ability to connect to nothing but his ego. That's dead weight. When it's dead weight in this in the overall grand scheme of your purpose here, of your journey in this world. And that's why you got to get rid of the yeah buts and the what ifs. You know, what if you push through with courage? What if you face that fear that keeps telling you, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. But one time, just once, you face that fear and you go inward and you challenge it with courage, and you go directly into that fear and see what that outcome becomes. That is life-changing. Just do it once, and then you start doing it from there. I face it all the time. And I remember, certain instances, the first time I had to really face fear, a big fear, one of the biggest ones was getting on a plane and traveling across the world to meet someone I'd never met. And no plane back, no ticket back. And I did that, like that. You talk about a fear. There was a fear in that, but I also knew that there was universe flowing through me. I knew that it was right. And I knew if I faced this fear, I could find my twin flame, my soulmate, the one. But if I didn't face this fear, I may never know. So we gotta get off of the yeah buts and the what ifs. And the what if needs to make sure it has some clout in it, but you can't let it be your focus. We have to focus on what we are, what we're doing, and put what if I meditate and become one with myself? What if I go inward and discover the dark shadow side that I've been reacting to life from this whole time? What if I go do these things and I face these things, and then I bring them up and I accept them and I give them the love that they've been searching for, and then I become my ultimate true self and live an authentic life? Hopefully that makes sense. I wanted to put that out there. And this stuff is it's really like, it's like it's not a game, and I see too many people not embracing the fact that they are a beautiful, abundant essence as a human. They don't even realize it. And then therefore they don't even believe it. They don't even believe in themselves enough to give themselves the best world that they can give themselves, because they're stuck in the ego that this is the way it is. Like, this is the way it is. Homeboy is just that way. No, let homeboy be that way. Let it flow. Let it flow through you. Do what you got to do, and focus on your path, what you're doing. No more what if they show up and do this. What if they don't? What if you never show up to the arena and you want to be a public speaker, but yet you never show up? What if you want to be a YouTuber, but you never make videos? What if you want to connect to your own inner oneness, but you never meditate? Like, we have to really look at these things. And when you create a conscious desire within you, and you start to feel it and create that vision through the conscious self, you have to do the work to get you there. And it's so important. And it's like this is so passionate for me every day. Like, every day. It's luckily I have found someone that I can have these deep conversations with on a daily, because it's really hard to talk with people on a daily daily thing that don't understand where you're coming from. There's a whole bigger picture to all of this. There's a whole bigger world out there beyond your belief system. If you're struggling with people that are constantly bringing you down, but you desire to go up, you have to get the strength and the courage to change that, and realize how powerful you are. You are so powerful. When you believe it, you will see it. When you have faith in the unseen reality, it will happen. But it won't happen as long as you're contradicting it with what ifs. As long as in the back of your subconscious mind, there's that voice telling you, well, because you were 12 and you weren't good enough, you're not 12 anymore. You're not even in that timeline anymore. It's a new era for you. And so it's important to get to that era if you want to create the change. Because I see it and I hear it, and people say, I want to be this. I want to just be happy. I want to do this. But then the next thing out of their mouth is, well, but what if? Yeah, but this person. Yeah, but he's a narcissist. Yeah, but his mom's a narcissist. Yeah, but this. You talk yourself right out of it automatically. Like, you cancel everything that you truly desire with the yeah buts and the what ifs and the I'm not going to do it because I don't believe in myself that I'm good enough to do it, but I'm just going to point the finger that I can't do it because he's not the right way or she's not the right way. We have to get off this treadmill. We change the world by changing ourselves, and then we put it out. We become the influence to all things around us. If we want the world to change and we have kids, we need to change thyself. We don't need to pass down the same toxic belief systems to our own children, the buck has to stop here. Your universe needs to change so you can be the influence and the change for them, so that they can grow up and be the authentic versions of themselves without having to be the one to choose. You know, there's a lot to this that goes on. And so I wanted to put this video out because I get this so much, you know, what if, yeah but man, you like, we're not promised nothing and we're going to die. Like, I don't think the ego realizes that when it just constantly talks you into the same life, to the same toxicity, to seeking out the same shit over and over and over and over, year after year after year after year, and then before you know it, you're going, what? Every day, if you're not living the ultimate life that you are here to live, is another day closer that you're going to regret not doing it. And I don't want no one to feel that regret. I don't want you. We don't know when our time is up. So it's best to live an abundant, cultivated happiness within, knowing nothing out here has to do with how we do it. If we cultivate it here, all of this out here will show up as it. That will become the world we live in. That will become the perception of how we see the things. That will be how reality presents itself to us. It's so important to understand, guys. Like, this is deep stuff. And if, you know, it's like, if you want to do it, it's there. Like, your inner self is telling you, let's go. You know, it's important. It's as simple as, I am not the ego. I am not the ego. The ego is a tool. When you die, it dies. There's a part of you that is here throughout your whole body. That is the subconscious. Subconscious ain't up here. It's everywhere. It's all through here. All through here. You follow it, how you feel, everything. It's talking to you constantly. Anxiety is the subconscious talking to you. Depression is the subconscious talking to you. It's always talking. It's always telling you. It's always giving you feedback. And it's always searching for what you believe, whether it's real or not. It's searching for what you're processing through it. So we change these things. We realize our power is here within us, and we connect to that. So I hope this helps. I won't drag it on too long, but I wanted to make this post really about, you know, stop with the what ifs and the yeah buts, and really focus on yourself. Like, really put some effort in it, because, man, there is nothing in this world that matters more than you. And so I hope this plants a seed for some people, you know, helps bring the light to some of the darkness. And with that, I will go and talk to you on the next video. Namaste.